Hi guys, back at Keynsham Bath Hill East car park because it still looks pretty empty, and I've charged up the battery on the Mercedes McLaren SLR, and we got the speed tracker on the back of it, so we'll give it a quick run round and see what sort of speed this one does. Right, we'll go for it. Alright, I think that's our range. Yeah, we're out of range. That's not good. That wasn't a good start at all. Yeah, and smashed up the front end on the old glue lines. Well, that was a turn up. I don't know why it was so short on range. As you can see in there, the white lines is where it was glued from the previous rather dramatic crash. Oh well, that was short and sweet. We did get up to 12 miles an hour. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, that was unexpected. Bit of a shame. Got some repair work to do. Well, we can have a look at the damage. It's broken where it broke before, and I glued it back together. So this piece would go on here, so I should be able to glue that back in place with super glue and baking powder to make it solid. And this piece goes on here. Same again, glue it back together. All that white stuff on there is where I glued it last time. So super glue and baking powder goes off like concrete. But the big problem is I've lost one of the suspension springs. Now, I actually crashed this 2 days ago now, and I went back there yesterday to search to see if I could find the spring, but unfortunately it looks like they ran the street cleaner around the car park because it was particularly clean. So if the spring was still there, it wasn't today. Or yesterday, as it was. It had all been cleaned up. Wasn't any dirt, rubbish or anything. So that's going to be a problem. No point in trying to match it. I'll have to get two new springs of some sort. I don't think there's any chance of matching that. So that's going to be a pain. I am thinking whether to convert it to hobby grade. I've been putting off converting it to hobby grade, but I think I might have to, because that's what the problem was. I just lost control. It was out of range. It was just as it was going as, well, I say as fast as it could. I just put it on full power, but it then went out of range and I lost complete control. I couldn't stop it, couldn't turn it, couldn't do anything. And it was heading downhill at the time. Well, it's only a slope, but that didn't help it. So it just went straight down and crashed into the curb and broke everything that had been broken before. So if I'd have converted it to hobby grade, I wouldn't have lost the range. But it's a 19.2 volt battery, which is slightly less than a 6S. It's about a 5S really, isn't it? If you assume each one's about 4 volts when it's fully charged, 5 fours is 20. 6 fours, 24 volts, which would be overdoing it. Oh, whether the motor could cope with 24 volts going through it, I don't know. But either way, I don't have a 5S or a 6S. I expect I could make up one from my lithium-ion batteries. But that's something I haven't gone that big. 3S is the biggest I've got. Obviously I could put two 3S together. But then the next problem is I don't have a ESC that could cope with that sort of power. So I'll have to get a new ESC as well. So yeah, that's a bit of money to convert it. Or at least it's a bit of money for me, because it's not stuff that I've got hanging around. It'll all be new. Shame. It might end up just being glued back together for now. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.